Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring. Something just twitched on my screen. Was it my character's leg having a fit? Today we're gonna go down there. And that area is just here on the map. Again, I don't want to do every single dungeon in this Let's Play because it will make it pointlessly long and a lot of them are recycled. I'll do some that I either remember are important or think are important. And I'll show where they are on the map if I'm doing that. And again, I'm not going to show too much open world traversal because a lot of that will just be running in straight lines for a few minutes, which, I mean, maybe some people want to watch me run in a straight line for a few minutes, but maybe not. This cave's also pretty dark, but not too dark. We got all these wolves. Oh no. Feasting on the Godric soldiers. I made a mistake, a terrible mistake. And I'm gonna pay for it with my life. This is why we don't drop down into pits of dogs. Hey, cracked pot. Now that's an interesting item, so let me explain that real quick. If we want to make a fire pot, we need a cracked pot. The cracked pot doesn't get consumed forever. Let's say we make this right now, we throw it, we get the cracked pot back, but we don't get the mushroom and the smouldering butterfly back. Now hopefully I explained that very well in like 1 second. Silver firefly. Excellent. See, more dogs. Head. I mean, they're not wrong. They are not wrong. Isn't there a... Was that it? Was that the whole place? Like, I knew this one was short, but I thought it was at least one other bit around here somewhere. Maybe up here? No, that's just the exit, right? Wow. It really is super short, super duper tiny. Yeah, that's okay though. And we've come to this one because I think there's a story or like NPC quest item in here. I could be wrong though. Let's find out. Oh right, yeah. I actually forgot about those. But yeah, this is how these work. Oh wow, that used like all my FP too, pretty much. Thank you, dogs. No, maybe it wasn't in here. I thought there was something in here, but there was not. There was just the Flame Drake Talisman. And our first look at anything to do with Farum Azula. Which is really hard to say for some reason. Farum Azula. I just want to say Farah Mazula. And there's actually another dungeon right next to it, which we'll do because I think it's the first. I missed. Worst enemy in the game, by the way, that flying dragonfly. That flying dragonfly. You see that thing up there? If we touch that, it will point us towards a dungeon. But I happen to know that dungeon is right over here somewhere. Here we go. And you know, we'll do this one too. Just to give you an idea of the sort of dungeons, but again, much of them are... They all have unique layouts, but they all feel very similar. Like all these catacombs. Like if you've done Bloodborne, you remember the Chalice dungeons? They all kind of are the same, even though they're technically unique. So, a proper death means going back to the Erd Tree. So, when people of renown die, they want to be buried, or rather they get the honor of being buried near the Erd Tree roots. Because the Golden Order gives them the belief that, well, if you want to die properly, if you want your death to be complete, you go to the Erd Tree. And last time we spoke to Dee, who said, stay away from those who live in death. Now, those who live in death are basically undead, like skeletons. I hate those little gargoyles, by the way. They're one of the most common enemies. But they're obnoxious, though. And this item, Grave Glovel, I believe that is used to upgrade summons. I didn't really use summons very much. And again, we have no ranged weapon at the moment, but we'll get one at some point. We could craft some of these. Why not? But we'll probably go with a quality build, which definitely is not the way to go in this game. I mean, who knows how it will be by the time you're watching this, whenever that is, but at the moment, Frost and Bleed are the most powerful things. Sorceries are decent. Miracles, incantations, I should say, got a big buff yesterday. Really? You're just gonna... Okay, whatever. You stay up there if you want to stay up there. Pure melee builds, they're not bad, but quality is pretty goofy. I did a few calculations. Now, granted, that should give anyone pause for alarm when I say I did some calculations. But you can have, like, say, 40 strength, 40 dex, and going between, like, well, the quality upgrade would give you less damage than just going full dex. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna block that, but I didn't. Now, this trap, you can hit these things. I don't think I hit it though, did I? No, but yeah, if you shoot that, it will go down. We'll do it the more dangerous way. Oh, I actually thought that was a shorter area than it was. Fire, fire. No reason to go up here, I believe. Sometimes there is, but not right now. Alright, then we have one more fire trap to deal with. That's depressing. Ah, well. We'll grab ourselves a bow at some point. Oh, really? I thought there would be an enemy there for sure. Well, I know you see these enemies, though. There's a whole bunch of them. I think there's 3 here? Really, I should have run up and attacked him during that. That's probably the safest way I found to deal with these guys. Because you usually have time to get a counter blow off. But yeah, they have really annoying movements. Oh, I thought I heard another one. I did. Yep, another two. Wah, wah. I wonder if we could use the fire trap on them. I also wonder, can they climb ladders? Oh. Oh my goodness, they're so good. But, you know, they're gonna have to come up one at a time. Ow. Ow. Maybe this wasn't the best plan. They climbed up there a lot faster than I thought they would. Thank goodness. I'm telling you, man, this axe has, like, no range at all. Oh, I didn't pull the lever. Ah. Yeah, it's like, these enemies aren't particularly hard. They're just annoying. They throw, they move in very goofy ways. And they do bleed, and my character's very susceptible to bleed at the moment because she ain't wearing anything. But yeah, man, the range on this axe feels really bad. Like, I'm not used to it, like... Oof. It'd probably be okay if I were used to it, but I ain't. And I'm not really planning to use it for much longer anyway. What are you doing, buddy? How about? See you later. Yeah? You made a noise. You idiot. Now you've perished. Alright, where's the boss of this land? I wish to oh, you have golden eyes. I don't know what that really means. I think maybe they drop more runes. It's like a random chance sort of thing for enemies. Something like that. Alright, let's go and have a look at the boss. Boss, all your friends are dead. You know that? What a pity. Time now for you to join them. This is watchdog, but let's be real, this is like a watch cat. Oh, he's burning. He's burning me. He's still burning me. It's killing my dogs. Oh, I thought I rolled then. Maybe you even heard my button press of me rolling. Get out of here. So yeah, like, as you see, there's not a huge point coming down here. We didn't need any of these items. We're not going to use any of those items. Souls are nice though. Because using those souls, we should now be able to get enough dex to to level up. Or rather to be able to use... Yeah, there we go. Wow. Okay, yeah, now that we have enough for that, we're going to take Endurance to 15, Vigor to 20, Mind to 10, I think. Yeah, and then we'll focus on Strength, because there's, of course, you saw that shield. But for now, we can use the Cross Naginata. No, you know, let's go upgrade it real quick over here. Then after that, we're going to head up. Remember last time I mentioned the shield? Yeah, we're going to go there. Oh. I have the materials, but I don't have the other stuff. Of course, to get where we want to go, like, we could go up here and around, or we can go here and around. And, you know... So we teleported here, we're going to go up here and around there. If I'm not mistaken, if you come here before visiting the Round Table Hold, D will be standing here, and he'll be talking about something down over there. Because I seem to remember he was there at one point for me. But I could be wrong. But we have another merchant right here, who we will have a little chat with. What does he sell? Nothing that we particularly need right now. Yeah, to you too, buddy. And yeah, we are almost at our destination. And what is this, you might be wondering? And also... Is this not one? Oh, never mind, I thought that was one. But, yeah, there's one thing we should do. Nice, gave him some bleeding. But remember in the very first episode we met Alexander, which surprised me a bit because, well, yes, typically your first encounter with him would be up here. Or maybe not right here, but somewhere around here. And he's stuck in a hole in the ground. Oh, yeah, here it is. But it looks like he's able to free himself. Yeah, he's stuck right here. And then you help him out, and he's like, "Thank you, my friend. I will see you in Redmane Castle." And right up here, there is another dungeon. Unthinkable. Our hallowed resting place is violated. To refuse the Erdtree's call to return. To live within death. Sickening. So yeah, this place is going to be full of skeletons. There's also... I believe you can get an Uchi Katana in here. And if you want a scimitar, this is a good place to farm it. This is where I farmed the scimitar. On my a character I was using for Boss Burstin. But very good indeed. And as mentioned, the shield we want is right in here, which we'll use temporarily. Alright. This will be a good place to test out our Naginata to try and get a handle on the moveset. Okay, it's got some reach. And as it's... yeah, we can shield poke with it. Now you see this? It's a trap. Wow. What are you so mad about, buddy? How's the jumping and crouch attack? Okay. Short sword. But we'll try and avoid the traps. Not that it really matters that much. Worst case, we die. But the shield we want is right in this chest here. Farewell. Come on. Oh. This has a very interesting moveset. Kinda liking it, kinda digging it. Oh yeah, you can't open chests whilst crouched because that's foolishness. Beast Crest Heater Shield. Oh, this guy's mad I took his shield. Blocks 100%. Oh, that's not a bad counterattack at all. I actually meant to roll that first one, but whatever. It's all good. Oh. Oh, we... wasn't elegant, but we did it. Dogs. Crush dogs. Oh, I should have locked on. I'm the fool. Exalted Flesh. And yeah, there is actually an NPC not too far away from here that we'll talk to as well. Did I forget anything in that camp? Was there anything in the tent? Most of these tents don't have anything in, but I know there's at least one tent in the game where there is stuff in it. It's not that one. Yeah, why not have a drink? I'm not sure what we're going to do with our wondrous physic, whatever it's called. Stab. Chain-draped tabard. Hello. I'm really looking forward to the other weapon, the somber weapon we're going to be using. It also got a buff yesterday. Well, I say it. Its weapon class got a buff. Ow. So hopefully it will be pretty good. Now that we've done all that, I can show you the trap. Yeah. There's actually a whole bunch of them. And here, I believe, is our NPC. Yeah. My goodness. Stuttering.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order? Honest to a fault, I see. Such thoughts won't behoove you as a Tarnished. But there's nothing wrong with that. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good Tarnished like you. There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle, to death itself. Not floating your boat, eh? Well, there's no rush. Knowledge of the arts can wait another day.
Oh, I tell you what, first time I came to this area at night, some poo-poo came out, I tell you what. Right, now, there's one more thing we're going to do in this episode. Oh my stuttering goodness. I wonder. Yeah, that's kind of dangerous at the moment. Bleeding. Oh, good old impaling thrust. I used that a lot on my first character. Where did you come from? It's a really good weapon art. Using that, honestly, we could now fight the tree sentinel. Maybe we'll do that. How long's this episode been going? I genuinely don't have any idea. Maybe start of the next episode, perhaps. Yeah, 2 more NPCs to talk to. For now. There's a golden tree thing somewhere around here.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it. You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us 2 peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you? The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little one. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, tell them I love and finally get...
Roderica. Although she didn't give us her name just yet. Another tarnished. And all of her companions were killed and grafted. Remember that grafted scion at the very, very start of the game? Yeah. Godric's been sending out people to hunt tarnished and graft them. Now, we are going to head... We have 2 more NPCs to speak to, as I forgot one. There's one here, so we're going to go here. Then we're going to go up here. then we'll call it for this episode, as I think we've probably been going for a while by now.
You must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a Gill Lake, fledgling. A dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad, or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake. Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late. Don't be a fool.
I was mistaken again. There's actually like 3 NPCs. Basically what I'm trying to do here is, in this episode, talk to all the NPCs who would be in Limgrave. Oh my goodness. That's not supposed to happen. Vanish. You man. You know, it's because that caravan was coming past and he's like, there's more caravan. You can have it, man. I don't care about your caravan. And here we have a tree that's doing holy damage. Intriguing. You're not an NPC. Oh, I missed. The reason I wasn't locking on is because if you lock onto these guys, you quite often hit their head. And if you hit their head, you don't really do anything. I thought I would have time to do that. Alley-oop.
Tarnished, are we? No wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here? A yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me? Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protégé in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle, or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice. Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning? You wish to continue the lesson? Very well. I have time aplenty. You wish to very well. I have...
Alright. Now, we'll go to that NPC, and we'll call it. After we speak to them. Oh, it's nice and sunny. You know, I'm gonna fight this stupid flower. Oh well, I say fight it, we're just gonna pick up the items by it. Alright. To the NPC we go. Well, I was hoping Euro would help out a bit more there to show, I don't know, just show him off, but he decided not to, but that's fine. He'll move up here now, so we'll go talk to him again, and he'll tell us a little bit more about himself, why he showed up during an invasion. Starters.
Ah, we meet again. To have fought Nereus and lived. You must have seen your share of battle. I am Yura, as you might recall. Hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own, who stay the path. You are certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade. Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again. If fate permits.
We won't be seeing him again for a few moments, but now finally we can get to this NPC, and I think this will be all of them for this area. I could be forgetting something though. Murkwater Cave. Goodness me. Many caves. Don't worry, this one's pretty short. Dark, but short. It's kind of funny. Sometimes they put these things here, but you actually can't use them. Like, there are areas in the game where these are here, like, oh, do co-op, but you literally can't summon. Like, there's one area where you just cannot summon. After you, I think after you do an NPC, maybe you can, but I don't know, some of this stuff's just kind of goofy. But yeah, it would be a lot easier to see these bell traps if it weren't so dark. That's fine. I'm not really too upset even if we did trigger it. Oh, they're trying to poison me. That's really rude. That might even be illegal. I wish I had a kind of a sweep, but whatever. What could be in this chest? Mushroom. And that was a dead end? Surely not. Surely not. Another way to go. Boss? No boss, only a suspicious chest.
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Cough up your coin! All of it! Wait, please! I surrender! White flag and all! Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a lady of reason, through and through. Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on? A true lady of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the Untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time. Don't forget to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time. Don't forget to pop back for I'll be ready to wheel. Well, nice of you to drop in finally. It's all a bit ad hoc, but I'm sure you'll find something. And welcome to Patches Emporium, where you won't need a refund, because everything's top-notch. Yeah, I had those bandits make a clean break. Now they're all suppliers, and good ones at that. I mean, they don't understand a word I'm saying, but it hardly matters. We have a natural connection. They're all foot soldiers, survivors of a defeated army, worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord, only to be thrown out with the rubbish. It's the same old story everywhere I go. To hell with it all. Wondering what's inside the treasure chest. Well, it's nothing too special. Just something I'm saving as thanks for a very valuable customer. But then again, it would fetch some spectacular coin. And besides, this valuable customer could be a long time coming. Well, everything is give and take. Give and take. Hello again. Welcome to Patches Emporium. By the way, friend, you've really been there for me through thick and thin. And so, I've made up my mind. I bequeath that chest to you. An extra special thanks for an extra special customer. What's wrong? I've made up my mind. The treasure chest is yours, in word and deed. Sure, it may be worth its weight in gold, but a Patch's promise, well, that's priceless. What's wrong? The treasure chest. My sincerest gratitude. I thought I'd never wrench that thing open. You're the finest customer a man ever had. How in blazes? You're alive! You had me proper scared, puffing away in a flash like that. Who on earth spends their time booby-trapping treasure chests? No way I could have known. But still, I apologise. It's all very unfortunate. At any rate, it's nice just to see you safe. Don't miss all the bargains here at Patches Emporium. Cheers for that.
Well, I think that's gonna do it for today's episode. Oh, you Patches, you sneaky little man. But we'll keep you alive as we're going to do your quest, and come to think of it, this character's kind of going to turn out to be female Patches with this gear we're going to be using, huh? No matter. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more Elden Ring.